This is Lizzie, and as usual, she will be my audience for Session 4's demonstration presentation, and we can go ahead and get right into it. For this week's presentation, what I have decided to do is demonstrate how to make a box of Betty Crocker milk chocolate brownies. For this recipe, we are going to need water, vegetable oil, and some eggs, and we can go ahead and get started. So the first step is opening the box. And taking the brownie mix and putting it into an adequate mixing bowl. Next, the recipe calls for 1/4 cup water, 1/3 cup vegetable oil, 'And last, it calls for 2 eggs. I personally like organic, so we'll stick with that. Now, step 3 is pretty simple. Is just go ahead and mix and combine all ingredients together. I should probably note that I've already preheated the oven to 350, and that is just waiting for me to get done with my remaining steps here. And the idea is to make sure that there's no clumps throughout this whole And finally, the recipe calls for a non-stick pan. However, I didn't have one of those, so I get to make my own. So you just lightly spray. And you take the brownie batter and just pour it into And I personally like to use I think this is called a spatula, just to make sure I get all the brownie mix or as much as I can out of the bowl. And just try to make it pretty even. Now, the last step is to place the brownie batter into the oven for 24 to 26 minutes, and I will be back to show you my result. All right, we are back, and this time, this is the final result of my brownies. They were in the oven for about 25 minutes, and now we're gonna go ahead and taste them. Looks super soft. All right, here's one for Lizzie. So they're a little mushy and warm, and I probably should have let them cool for a little bit before I put them on a plate. All right, here's a fork. So they may have been a little mushy to come out of the oven, but they are delicious. All right, and those were my steps to making box brownies.